Okay. Hopefully this one is working now. Okay, yeah, I think it is working now. For some reason, the chat didn't want to work before on that last stream. I don't know why it did that, but whatever. So we will get right. Well, I'll just say, yeah, we're gonna get right into the July recap. Just some updates, I guess, to talk about in terms of one day getting a house. Obviously, I can't ever really know for sure when exactly I will end up getting a house. I don't really know yet, but from what it sounds like, I've kind of worked out with my family. I'm probably going to be staying here with them through next year at least. So it probably wouldn't be until like 2026 at the earliest that I actually go and buy a house. But that could change. If my voice does sound weird, I actually am sick at the moment, sort of. So that's why. Probably does sound a bit deeper, but yeah, I was thinking about doing this stream yesterday, but I felt pretty crappy, so I pushed it off by a day. But regardless, yeah. So gonna try and live here through this year and all of next year. That will help me save up money to one day buy a house. And like I said, 2026 at the earliest, I would think. But you never know what's going to happen. That's a few years off. So anything can happen. But that's that. As for my job, I should go full time probably early next year, I would think. But again, that could always change. So never really know, but at least that's the plan for that. But I guess that's all there really is to say about that stuff. So let's just go right into the July recap here, seeing how I did financially this month. So we're gonna look back and review the estimates I made last month, and then see if we made those estimates or not. I got some more random graphs from like I did in the last recap video. We're gonna set our estimates for the month of August, and then finally, I do have some channel updates to talk about some series on this channel that I really haven't said much about the future of. So I will get to that at the end of this live stream. So look forward to that and the rest of this. So I guess let's get right into it. So the July estimates, I made these at the end of the June recap video as sort of a goal to beat for this month. And so let's start with the passive income. So obviously this drop does not look good, but so the estimate was I was going to drop 21.76%. That's from $460 in the month of June to $360 in the month of July. So before I go any further, I actually want to do some quick math here and see how much I've made in passive income this year so far. Let me just calculate this out quick for. So this is just a rough estimate, but let's say the 360 is what I get. That's almost, if I do get $360, that's puts me at $2,975. So just about $3,000 in passive income so far this year, which is pretty crazy actually to think about. This is money that I haven't even done anything with. It's just been, earning interest from just sitting in my bank accounts. And so it's pretty crazy to have earned that much. It'll probably be over $4,000 by the end of the year. But yeah, but anyways, back to the estimates. Obviously, expecting a big drop off for this month of July. The reason for that, one of my bank accounts actually dropped their interest rate. So I had to transfer all my money to one of my other accounts. So then just the days that it pays out are different on those two accounts. So I had less days to earn interest. So that's why I was expecting a big drop, which kind of sucks because it's would be the first month that I am under $400 in passive income. So yeah, expecting a big drop for the month of July, but we'll have to see how I did in a few minutes here. As for the net worth, I made a pretty safe estimate here, up 1.23%. That's up only around like $2,000-ish dollars, up to $133,500. I guess that was a little too safe of a estimate, but going into the month of July, I knew I was going to have some sort of expenses that would pop up, but I wasn't sure how bad they were going to be. So it was kind of hard to predict. So I just played it safe and went with that. So yeah, that would put us just under 20%. So we'll see if I did it or not. And I guess let's not waste any more time and let's get to the results. Let's see if we beat these goals or not. So starting off with the passive income, I'm going to go back up, expecting $360 and a 21.76% drop. 2 times in the past, I've predicted big drops and they never really materialized and they stayed pretty small. This time, though, probably not going to get out of that. And this time, for the month of July, we did outperform our estimate, but only by like 4 or 5%, which is still good that I still beat that. But obviously, it's still just kind of disappointing to see a big drop like this. So we ended up with $381.78. So that's like $21 more than what I was expecting. But obviously still I don't like how that dropped. But again, it was just because one of my banks dropped their interest rate. So nothing I could really control. So yeah, I think that's the lowest I've had since November. Yeah, because December I hit 398, and then it was all above 400. So kind of a poor one here, but as we get into the next few months here, this should definitely go back up and sort of keep this upward trend we've been seeing. So not the end of the world just yet. So overall, though, in the grand scheme of things, I guess I'm still really happy with where I am at this point in regards to passive income. I mean, I remember back in like November, December, I had that Road to 400 series, and I was hoping just to get to $400 in 2024 at some point, and to hit over 400 in almost every month, have like a 17% drop, and still be just under 400. That's still pretty good. So happy about that. But whoops, didn't mean to do that. But okay, as for going back, our estimates, 1.23% for the net worth, and the actual results, 2.32%. So just over 1% better than what I was hoping for, which I'm pretty happy about. Puts us to $134,931, up 21.04% for the year, from January 1st till now August 1st. So 2.32%. That's solid. I had some more expenses this month, but I handled them well. And in terms of all the positive months I've had, that's actually the lowest amount. 3.14% in January was originally the lowest I had. So little weakening of the growth here, but that was kind of expected. Coming into this, I kind of figured the next few months might not be as good as some of the ones I've seen in the past, but yeah, overall though, still pretty happy about that. So yeah, up 21%. My goal was $140,000 by the end of the year, so which is about 25%. So about 4% away from getting there. So we're doing good so far. Obviously, never going to complain about 2.32%. The one thing though is in the future here, these numbers are going to continue to get smaller, just because of how percentages work. Like here, of like 111,000 to go up 1%, that's like $1,100. Whereas here, about $135,000, 1% is $1,350. So that's like a $250 difference. So these numbers will eventually continue to get smaller. But yeah, I guess overall, July was a successful month. Nothing to complain about. Obviously the passive income wasn't great, but it was better than what I was expecting, so I'll take it. And the net worth was pretty good. So I guess that's really all that there is to say about that. So I guess we will go into a few of these random extra graphs here. This one I had last time, kind of my thoughts on how I was going to do, if I would be able to reach my $140,000 goal or not. I'm realizing now that this is probably pretty inaccurate, so I'm not really going to pay much attention to it. Probably won't keep doing it, but mostly just keeping track of my odds of whether I would be having a lot of hours at work or not. But I don't really know, so this one probably isn't much to pay attention to, really, but you can look at it if you want. But that's about all I got to say right there. Yeah, not really anything worth talking about. Then this randomly decided to get back into playing some chess as of late. Had to. I originally first learned how to play chess back in 2020. I had never really known how to play chess, but during COVID, I randomly decided to learn how to play it. So I did, and I played for about a year or two, and then I kind of stopped, but I just kind of randomly got back into it. So I like on chess.com, I like doing the puzzles a lot. So this is kind of a graph of my rating on there on the puzzles. This was back in like 2020 and 2021. Did fairly decent, but then obviously I stopped playing a bunch. But recently I got back into it. So as you can see, it kind of goes back up there. Last 30 days, my rating right now is 1848. Shooting for 2,000 right now, but we'll have to see. I've been doing good since I got back into it. It's been going up pretty much every time. I did a live stream of it before, but might do some more of those again just for fun at some point. Me just doing chess puzzles. Another one just every day since I started, except for that first one. But aside from that, I've been improving each and every time. But I guess that's that. So on to the August estimates for this next month here, which we are now in. So let's see what the estimates that I set for. These are the goals we're going to try and beat. when I come back here, either August 31st or September 1st, to do the August recap. For the passive income, we saw a big drop this month, but we should make a huge gain back next month. And that's right, I am going for 500 in the month of August. $500 in passive income. Kind of a big turnaround, dropping 17%. This would be a gain of over 30% if I can pull it off, which I think I should be able to. I don't really see a way that I won't yet. I actually get paid some of my passive income for this month in like a week. So it should hopefully happen. That's really crazy to think about. Obviously going into this year, hoping to hit 400 once, and now I could potentially be hitting 500. That would be super cool. And yeah, just set a new all-time high, and yeah, hopefully just keep going up. So that's the plan, and hopefully we can hit this. That would be a huge accomplishment to hit $500 a month in passive income, especially just looking at where I started from. That would be pretty crazy. So hopefully I can do that. As for the net worth, projecting a big jump here, 3%, which would put me at $139,000, which is just $1,000 short of my $140,000 goal. And I think I can do this. I think I can get 3% this month, and that would put me just under my goal for the year. And we're not even 3/4 of the way through the year. So that's a good sign. Yeah, that would put us at 24.69%, which is just under the 25% goal, basically. This month, I'm projecting a bigger gain this month. Obviously, from here to here, that's 134,931 to 139,000. That's about $4,000. This month is one of the 2 months in each year that I get paid 3 paychecks. Typically, I get paid. I get paid once every 2 weeks, so it's usually twice a month. But 2 months out of the year, I get paid 3 times in a month. The first one was in March, which I made my biggest improvement ever, 6.14%. That was like over $7,000. This one's not going to be as good, but I should still at least hit 3%. I would be awesome if I could hit 4%, but I don't know if that'll happen or not. We'll just have to wait and see. So really going to try and lock in this month and get close to the goal, if not even hit it. So, yeah, I guess that's really all that there is to say about that. So things are looking good for this next month, but obviously anything can happen. So just got to be careful and try not to mess it up. But yeah, I guess that's really it for this July recap. Obviously, we have one thing left to talk about, some channel announcements here. First of all, there's 2 things here which you can clearly see. Xiaogai Shinro and a new series. So, I don't really know which one to talk about first. So, I guess I'll just start with Xiaogai Shinro. So, obviously, Xiaogai Shinro, we had 2 tournaments that have been uploaded this year. Season 29 and then Season 30. I almost forgot which ones I filmed for a second. But so Season 30, I achieved total victory. That was one of my favorite tournaments ever. That was a fun one. So after that, I said we would kind of go on a little hiatus for a while. So what is the future of Xiaogai Shinro for right now? Originally, the plan was going to be to do nothing until 2025, probably. But that was originally what I was going to do. I think I said that at the end of Shogai Shinro 30 that I would probably wait till like next year to film some more tournaments, but things kind of changed. So here's the announcement for Shogai Shinro. No more tournaments will be filmed in 2024. We are done filming tournaments for this year. With that being said, there may or may not be some tournaments premiering in 2024. That's right. Since season 30 ended, there have been some tournaments filmed, so they just have to be edited and uploaded at some point. But I can't say exactly when they'll happen. Probably in the fall or closer to winter, but they will be coming at some point. But obviously, those tournaments are filmed. They just have to be edited. I won't be filming any more until next year, probably. But we'll just have to wait and see. So look forward to those tournaments coming up. Probably, like I said, I don't know when I'm going to do them. I'm probably going to mix the sort of uploads, alternate them with this new series. So we'll just have to wait and see when I decide to upload them. But right now, and just in general, I'm shooting for kind of in the fall or winter if I have to. But we'll just have to wait and see. So look forward to more Shogai Shinro sometime this year, hopefully. So that's good news. That's I guess bad news that no more are being filmed this year, but there have been some that have been recorded. So you will get to see some more Shogai Shinro this year. Number 2, new series. This series, I'm not going to actually reveal too much of it in this live stream. I'll probably put out maybe like a teaser or some sort of trailer or something at some point. But like I said, I'm going to try and maybe alternate the uploading of that with the Shogai Shinro tournaments. So maybe in the fall or winter that will start coming. This series, like I said, I'm not going to give away too much, but it's going to be something very different than a lot of the stuff that I've done on this channel. I don't really know how to describe it until you see it. But so you're just going to have to wait and see. I do have some more stuff to film for it. I filmed a big chunk of it already. I have to film a little bit more and then probably film some more either again in the fall or into next year even. But I'm curious to see how this series turns out. It might be a lot of editing work, but it's I guess all I'll say for now is it's very adventure-y, very adventure style, I guess. Adventure styled, I guess. So that's all I'm really going to say about it for now. So look forward to that. But as for right now, I've got a lot of editing to do to get these Shogai Shinro tournaments and this new series to up and running. So look for those probably in the fall or winter time. We'll just have to wait and see. Until then, I will continue to just be doing these monthly recap videos. But that is going to do it. Frank says off the grid. Technically, he's in a way you're kind of close, but not exactly. But anyways, very adventure-y, kind of something like that. So you'll have to wait and see. So that's going to do it for this live stream, I guess. Thanks for watching, and I will be back probably with the next time with the August recap at the end of the month, or maybe with a random, chess puzzle live stream here and there. But I think that should do it for this live stream. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.